people didn't know. It got out of hand from the very first. And the story came out in the Washington Post to tell us that somewhere along the line, whether it's Pete Hegseth or one of those other persons under his authority, who ordered that men who had already been bombed, who were only hanging onto the boat for dear life, he ordered that a second missile be sent and said, kill them all. And now you have U.S. congresspersons saying that that was an act of war. It was illegal. It should never have happened. It is an international war crime that they've committed. And Trump said he would not have ordered a second firing. He should never have ordered the first one. Should never have done it. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And today we still have no proof that these persons were actually what they say they were, because you blow up the people, you blow up the evidence. And I'm saying to you, one day that could be our sons. Regardless of the situation or circumstances, you don't know these details. And you can imagine innocent persons being on that vessel who may not even know what's going on. And they lose their lives because some fool decides he wants to exercise his power over the whole world. That make any sense to you? Because it don't make no sense to me. And it's the same thing here at the detention center in Nassau. Should never happen. How in the hell? Y'all killing people at the detention center and nobody knows about it. Nothing on the news. No local media is being aware of it. Did anybody call the Bahamas Human Rights Association? Was anybody made aware of what atrocities has taken place at that institution? And then you have to ask the next question. How many other persons have been taken at that institution and murdered? And we did not get answers. We were not made aware of it. We didn't know what was going on. It has to be dealt with. And in those circumstances, a life is a life is a life. And it does not matter what their nationality is. You cannot do that. It's not justified. It should not happen. We need answers. People don't ask for answers. I want the answers. I want the answers. It is what it is. Let's move on. We had a situation going on in Gregory Town. This situation was exposed by our COI candidate, Natasha Mitchell, in Gregory Town, who bravely stood up with other residents of that area and went against a foreign operator who orchestrated to block off a public road and public access to the public beach. Something that has been taking place all over this country. I'll never forgive Hubert Minnis. He's an abysmal failure for how he misused, took advantage of the people, got their votes, and never did anything to help them. We got a story about Cabbage Beach now. And I saw the video first. It was a video where the lady went and she asked the security officer at Cabbage Beach, people allowed to go to Cabbage Beach? And the officer said, no, you have to be living here on Paradise Island to access Cabbage Beach, which is a public beach. And so there's a story in the Tribune, in the Nassau Guardian, and it was written by Yuri Kemp, and it says, a local sports operator is sounding the alarm on the Cabbage Beach Eastern Gate pathway being blocked, and is concerned it may escalate to affect water sports operators at the beach.